Hi, guys.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you doing?
Nice to see you.
Good. How are you?
Doing
We're
fantastic.
very well.
So how did you find us in the first place?
Ben Greenfield.
Oh, Ben Greenfield.
I
Okay.
was listening to Ben Greenfield, and I was doing a lot of, because I love doing grounding and walking outside barefoot, just listening to some of his stuff. And he talked about you, and I'm like, I'm going to go look up Human Garage. And I remember, I think my first conversation with you was probably almost exactly a year ago. You know what I mean? And it's been a year. I just love that you do short clips that are really digestible, and that I could just, hey, I've got an issue. I just go to your website and I kind of look up that issue, and then I can find something that can help me with it.
So tell me a little bit more about yourself. You're an author.
It's Warrior Unleashed, but my background is in health and wellness. Owned a Gold's Gym in Northern California. I was a personal trainer for many, many years. Also owned a Nevada salon and spa in that gym. So I love the health, beauty, fitness, wellness space. I really love chiropractors and DOs and naturopathic doctors. I've always been more focused on them because they seem to have more of a passion for helping others and really getting to the root cause of things. And so that's what led me to loving you, right? It's, you go to a doctor and they don't tell you, they just tell you you're sick, here's some medicine and have a good day, right? And they don't think that there's another way to get to the bottom of it and just really heal your body. And so I've always been interested in that. I've always taught that. And I've helped a lot of people myself, but I ended up getting breast implant illness because I got breast implants 23 years ago.
Right.
And I did that. And so I ended up taking those out after finding out about breast implant illness because I started getting autoimmune diseases. And I thought, there's no way I should have an autoimmune disease for as well as I take care of myself. And it circled all the way back to breast implant illness. I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's too. And that's where my testimony comes in with you, right? I've tried everything to get off medications.
And so you were diagnosed with Hashimoto's and then rheumatoid arthritis.
Hashimoto's was about 15 years ago. I pulled up my medical records because I wanted to show, because I believe documentation beats conversation, right? So we can tell people things and then they have to see it, right? And that's what happened for me. So in 2013, I was diagnosed with a nodule on my thyroid that they said, we'll just keep an eye on it. It doesn't look really suspicious. We're going to ultrasound your thyroid every single year. And so for every single year since 2013, I've had my thyroid ultrasounded. It got to where I had a couple nodules on my thyroid through the years. And so when I found you, I said, I'm going to do this organ reset and I'm going to do this thyroid exercise. And I just said, I'm just going to do this 8 minutes every single morning. And sometimes I'll do just the thyroid part at night where I just, go right here. And this year I just went this couple weeks ago to get my thyroid scan. And I was really interested in what it was going to say, but I'm always really nervous because I never want to get the biopsy, right? I don't want that. I went to go see my doctor last week. I said, what does my thyroid test show? And I said, is my nodule still stable? And he said, Jennifer, you have no nodules. And he's like reading the right side and my left side. He's like, you still have vascularity where you have showing signs of, thyroiditis or Hashimoto's, but you don't have any more nodules. And so they've never went away. Ever. And this is the only thing I've done different. And so I was like, oh my God, it was like better than Christmas. Your health is the best thing you can invest in. And it's the most important thing that we can invest in.
You went from Hashimoto's, which most likely the implants and the toxicity from that moved it into RA. That's the way I see it.
Absolutely.
And then you've been doing the fascial maneuvers, the organ reset, adding stuff into your day. And then through the course of sometime between last year and this year, by adding in these small little movements and taking care of yourself in a new way, you've actually reversed the nodules.
And that's what I'm super excited about because I don't want to take medicine. I actually have my medicine compounded at a pharmacy, and I hate it every single morning that I have to take it, right?
So what did the doctor say?
He was just blown away. I said, listen, I told him what I was doing. He's all, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. I said, yes, you need to follow Human Garage on Instagram.
So he was just happily and pleasantly surprised that you had actually healed. What did that change for you?
It just made me feel like it's true. If you apply the right movements, if you apply the right nutrition, the right supplements, and if you believe that your body can heal itself, it will heal itself. The mind is very powerful. I do the movements with intention.
There's something that's changed in you from talking to you before. There's a peace or a calmness that's come about you recently.
Yeah. And that it's the belief. I just want to share it with people, and I just want to be more loud about it.
What is the things that you did on a regular basis?
The stress reset,
Yeah.
the psoas. I love this brain activity one, just that release that I feel. And I love doing the squat.
So everything in your body is starting to loosen up. If somebody even does a practice for a year, no matter what their symptoms are, they'll go away. If they're really intense at it, they can, sometimes in 2-3 months, 4 months, reverse a disease.
And then I started taking your Power Cure 30, of course, right? You talked a lot about silica to me. So I've been taking silica. I'm super excited about that because it has some brain vitamins in there too. How is that for arthritis? Is the ashwagandha for rheumatoid arthritis? Is that okay?
Well, yeah, the combination of them, the arthritis itself. So what is arthritis? Arthritis is first of all, calcification of the fascia. So it's a calcium, it causes the joint to not want to move. And then so we blame it on the bone, but it's the fascia around it. So it takes that out right away. You'll notice a big difference within the first couple of weeks. And by the end of the month, you'll start to notice things like your general tone better, your feelings are better, your emotions are more stable. But you'll notice things like your skin tone change and complexion change and stuff like that. That'll happen within the first month. Show me the report. I want to see this.
I'm going to show you the first one. This is in 2013. The biopsy was not felt necessary, but it says that there was a small sponge form nodule was seen on the superior pole of the right lobe. Okay. Yeah. And then my other one, this was just done on 2/27/23, but the last one was 2/20, which showed indication bilateral T3 mildly suspicious nodules bilaterally.
Right.
So I actually grew increase in size of the left thyroid nodules, likely technical due to poor air, but visualization of the margins of the nodule walls, recommended ultrasound follow-up in a year. So in the year, I went to and got this one done. Findings, mildly hypervascular, which they told me, but the right lobe nodules, none. Left lobe nodule, none. And then no abnormal cervical lymph nodes. And so no distinct thyroid nodules. And then that's it. Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome. That is super awesome.
So I was so excited. I was just like, you know what? I am never going to have nodules again. So I'm going to be doing this exercise. I don't think it's time to quit doing it. I think it's time to
double down, actually do a few more. You're moving the fascial tissue, which is creating friction, which that nodule is inside of there. It's calcification of fluid that got stuck. So basically now you move it, now it opens up. And that calcification means that it's all broken up, because before it would have been a cyst. So that means that your body has broken down the calcification, which means that it's breaking down calcification in other parts of your body too. Has there been any noticeable change? Your emotional stability?
I feel like my faith and my hope in healing is so much better, because, when you get a diagnosis for rheumatoid arthritis or something like that, knowing that I can heal from just one thing tells me that I can heal from another. So it's really built my faith up, helped me to be, more encouraging for other people as well as myself. My test has become my testimony, and through my testimony, I believe that I can help more people, right?
That's awesome. I've never heard it that way. My test is my testimony. You're taking health into your own hands. You're taking that step back. You're just doing something every day, simple. And like you said, 8, 10 minutes, 12 minutes a day. And that's had a medical change in your body in just 1 year.
And I would tell anybody, like, invest in your body and do this. What do you got to lose? It costs zero. You give so much free value that I would rather go to your page than go pay a doctor to tell me something. I always believed in what you were doing, but my belief was like right here, because I hadn't experienced anything physical yet. And then it came to here by, going through the motions and just feeling better. My digestive system, my brain fog went away when I got COVID. It went away by doing all your techniques. And so then it came up here now, right? Now I've got some, x-rays and sonograms and stuff that show that I don't have these nodules. That for me, that is such a big win. I'm super excited to continue to follow you and do these movements, and also to share with my friends.
Most people don't have the evidence. Thank God you have the evidence, which is super important.
I do.
I can't wait to see what this looks like in a year.
Bye-bye.
Bye.